Once again, yes, it's the weekend. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Maybe you are. Hopefully you are. Well, I really hope you are. Couple of announcements before we start. First one is that the class that should have started yesterday evening had to be postponed because one of the ladies who was going to teach it, unfortunately, had a death in the family. So that's kind of changed things. And also, one of our close friends, his father is dying. So all in all, it was just not possible to go ahead with it. So it will be coming again, but probably in July. I'm guessing June or July, most likely July, I'm guessing. And there is another program coming up in May, which I'll tell you about later. Secondly, I'm not quite sure what time I'll be on tomorrow because I'll be busy helping Reverend Dr. Jesse Jennings teach a class to ministerial students tomorrow, which starts at 11 a.m. Central Time and goes on till 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So probably it's going to be after 6:30 p.m. Excuses once again for my voice, which may or may not come in or out. I've definitely got some kind of allergy, which may or may not have been brought on by the injection from the doctor. However, we're going to do what we do. If I cough, I apologize. I'll try and mute myself first. I will try and mute myself. It may be a little bit difficult because I'm juggling two screens here. More to the point here, before my voice runs out and my nose starts running too much, excuse me, it's running now. I'm going to get on with the reading, and it's probably going to be short because of that. Thought Thieves. Thought Thieves. How about that? This is a famous quote from Emma Curtis Hopkins, who is called the teacher of teachers back in the late 19th, early 20th century. The world will persist in exhibiting before you what you persist in affirming the world is. That's one of her most famous quotes. The world will persist in exhibiting before you what you persist in affirming the world is. I just realized I had been muted. My apologies. I'm going to go back. I'm not quite sure where I muted and unmuted myself. I'm going to read it all again if that's all right. When there's discord in your life, there's discord in your thoughts. When your body is not at ease, there's lack of ease in your thoughts. When there's limitation in your life, there's constriction in your thinking. As within, so without. Form follows consciousness. It is the creative process of the truth. It is done unto you as you believe. He goes on to say, you wouldn't knowingly invite a thief to stay in your home and roam around on their own. Why would you allow thoughts into your thinking that are going to rob you of your greater good and kill your dreams? Love the sacred space of your inner realm enough not to allow unwanted thoughts to remain unattended. When you are complete with the thoughts of the thought guests who have shown up at the door of your consciousness, you are the one who must make sure that they are escorted out of your thinking. There are many thoughts in the world that come knocking. These are looking for your time and your attention. Remember, you are the one who decides which ones get to make themselves comfortable in your living room. The message is pretty clear, right? All of us get thoughts in our heads which are not productive. We all do, whoever we are. Even when we're in meditation, sometimes we get thoughts coming in which are distracting. So, what he's telling us is that part of our spiritual practice is to recognize when things come into our thinking that aren't contributing to our good and the good of everyone else. And once we recognize them, it's our job to stop them and replace them with something good. The affirmation he gives us is, I'm clear in my discernment of the mental guests who come knocking on the door of my consciousness. I am clear in my discernment of the mental guests who come knocking at the door of my consciousness. Really and truly, that's about all I've got the ability to do today. But it's a pretty simple message. Live in awareness, watch your thoughts. When the thoughts aren't productive, stop. You can just say, stop, go, just get out, vanish, and then think what you want to replace them with. Because you can't think two thoughts at the same time. It's just a plain fact. You cannot do that. A computer can't do that. It just goes back and forth very quickly. But you can't think two thoughts at the same time. So when you get thoughts in your head that are not productive, simply stop and replace them. Say, no, I don't want that. So if you're about to set a goal and then these thoughts come in, well, you've never achieved it before. Stop. Just say, doesn't mean to say I can't achieve it now. And as I've said before, if you need help doing this, reach out to a practitioner. I apologize that these readings are short, but I'm really in need of resting my voice now. So until next time, remember, Reverend Lisa tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock with the Science of Mind textbook. And I will see you sometime tomorrow evening. Namaste.